Dear all, it is good to see you. I'm sure it has been a difficult time for you, like for all of us, all over the world. It's clear that an airborne disease is dangerous. It's amazing to see how network theory can easily describe this, explain how quickly such a disease spread, and how happy we can be when people with knowledge step forward, people who give sensible guidance for us and also for the many vulnerable people around us. You are about to complete or have already completed your physics studies at MSPU. The program was called Studying Physics in English. It was strongly supported by Rector Semenov, for which you should be very, very grateful. He was very much aware of the world of science and science in the world. For me personally, it was a very nice development. Since 2013, I have been coming to MSPU regularly. This is my last year, but it became difficult because of the virus. It was part of a program to bring in scientists from abroad to strengthen Russian science. In my view, this was an excellent idea. Science is an international enterprise. It's carried out by an international community. People publish results, present them at conferences, learn from each other. You might continue in science. You might become a teacher at high school. You will teach the subject. You will inspire young people. Then it is good to be internationally oriented. At the same time, contribute to your own country. Remember the slogan, do not ask what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. Wherever people live, every human being is entitled to a good living. Science is also communication. There was a time that the language of science was Greek and Latin. Later it was French or German. Now it is English. So be it, as long as we can share knowledge. You are going to continue your journey in life. My father and mother were intelligent peasants who knew about the world outside the village because they read the newspapers and educated themselves. They also knew about morals and religion. They taught me the word of the Greek educated Apostle Paul. There is no longer Jew or Greek. There is no longer slave or free. There is no longer male and female, for all of you are one in Christ Jesus. When you think about these words, you realize that we all should be committed to treat every individual equally. Every day we become aware that that is a challenge, wherever we live. From 1985 to 1998, I was a professor at the University of Groningen in the north of the Netherlands. In 1989, the university celebrated its 175th birthday, already 30 years ago. At that occasion, an honors degree was given to Andrei Sakharov, out of the hands of Queen Beatrix of the Netherlands. I was happy to attend that meeting. I found out, to my surprise, that it was for him the first time to go abroad. This is a picture of that occasion with Andrei Sakharov, with his wife, and together with Queen Beatrix. It was a very impressive and moving moment. While I was at MSPU, I learned that Andrei Sakharov's father was a physics teacher at MSPU. Check it out on Wikipedia or read his autobiography, which I actually received as a present from my students at Groningen in 1990. Sakharov died in that same year, having been abroad only rarely. So remember, next time when you are on Sakharov Prospect in Moscow, you're following in the footsteps of a famous Russian role model as a physicist, whose roots are also at MSPU. He went into your building together with his father to look at the lab courses, in the same building as where you have been in. With these words, I wish you all well in your future work and responsibility. Act responsibly wherever you go and whenever it is needed.
Dear graduates of Physics and English, let me wish you just one thing. Keep thinking as physicists. Keep thinking as physicists, even if you have already forgotten everything you learned in physics. I can't explain you what it means thinking as physicists in problems which are not related to physics. But I think this includes three necessary ingredients. They are account for existing knowledge. Next, critical and even skeptical thinking. And last but not least, just a good sense. So I don't want to state that thinking as physicists is the main thing you need in your life. I'm even sure that this is definitely not the main thing you need. But don't forget about this option of your mind. This can be useful.